Hi, and welcome again to One Big Thing, a KAC legislative update. This week's big thing is Senate Bill 373. Senate Bill 373 is important because this bill deals with the use of public funds for lobbying. Obviously, it is a very, very important issue to think about how counties use public funds. These are, after all, tax dollars, and it's important for all counties to be stewards of every dollar that they receive from taxpayers and to make sure that every dollar of taxpayer money that is spent is going to a good use that helps government become more efficient. Senate Bill 373 would forbid the use of public dollars, public funding for lobbying purposes. It would forbid use of direct or indirect lobbying by any municipality or state organization that receives public funding. And this is important to understand because the definition of lobbying under Kansas statutes is asking for action or non-action by either the legislature, the executive branch, or the judicial branch. Now, that's important to think about because this prohibition on using public funds for lobbying or directly or indirectly lobbying through your own employees has enormous consequences for all Kansas counties. For one, this would prohibit counties from doing things like reaching out directly to legislators about issues in your local community. This means that as a county commissioner or county clerk or road supervisor or treasurer or whatever your position happens to be within the county, you could not reach out directly to your legislator about issues with legislation. Instead, your legislator would have to call you and reach out directly to you and ask you about the impacts of legislation. So you would be prevented from sharing those things with them unless they ask you directly. Secondly, this would also prevent you from joining an organization like the Association of Counties and having us monitor legislation on your behalf. We understand here at KAC that it's far more efficient to have someone like an organization like ours monitor legislation and let you know what's going on here in Topeka so that your employees can provide services to the citizens and residents of your county. But Senate Bill 373 would prevent you from paying dues to an organization that was doing that type of work and lobbying on your behalf. This would also impact your ability to go to events like local Counsel presented by the Department of Transportation, or even contact other executive branch agencies and talk to them about issues. So if, for example, you had an issue with a landfill, you couldn't reach out directly to the Kansas Department of Health and Environment and ask them to take action on a landfill, because again, you'd be asking an executive agency to take action or non-action on a matter. You also could not ask an agency like KDOT to upgrade a road or do an interchange without them asking for your input first. Again, these are things that are very, very concerning to KAC, as this broad-reaching legislation would prevent state and local governments from really working together in an efficient manner, as the state organization would have to reach out to you at the local level for you to be able to express your needs or your interests. This is important legislation, and it has a hearing on Monday. I know we sent out an alert on Wednesday about this, but I wanted to bring you these important thoughts on Senate Bill 373 as we look towards Monday's hearing. Keep watch as we bring you further information on not only Senate Bill 373, but other bills of importance for counties and local governments at large. That's all for now, but I look forward to talking to you again soon.